Welcome to episode 8 of The Masthead with Marie Claire, and I'm on my way to a fashion show. It's Fashion Week in New York, which is fantastic. I love it, but it is a bit like having an extra job on top of your already busy job. A bit later on in the episode, we'll be talking about all the different ingredients in our annual hair issue, especially what to do with what you've got and in as little time as possible. Yes, please. And I'll be talking to Dana Stern, who is our celebrity editor. She's the person that books all the celebrities on the cover. But first, come on, let's go into the shows.
Fashion Week is all about fabulous. Fashion Week is all about outfits and planning and running and seeing the newest fashions from the next season and getting so inspired. And
we're all looking for the next big thing. We're looking for the trends. We're looking for the news. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we're a magazine. It's journalism. We depend on news every season.
Trend that's come out of New York so far that's going to be shocking to the reader is the return of pants. Pants are everywhere. I mean, it's been dresses for the past few seasons, and there are pants galore this season.
Talk to me about the skinny pant. Do we think the skinny pant is flattering for everybody? What do we think about
the skinny pant? Is doing fantastic for male, for female. Everybody really loves very much, and I think that is a trend that can go on for a long time.
What I love about Diesel is it's so many different classifications. I mean, I love like a denim vest. I love a denim jacket, long denim coats, and you know, ties and buttons and trenches.
I walked into Diesel shop and I said, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
It is the most
comfortable and it's just like, yeah, it's a good fit. That's the most important part about clothes. You have to feel comfortable and it has to be good.
Give us a twirl. Oh, nice cross.
Nice back.
Very sexy. I don't want to touch it because my hands are cold because I've been holding this glass of champagne, which is delicious.
They do call it fashion show. So it's music and celebrity and glamour, and that sort of helps make people get excited about the fashion.
Really are totally focused. I mean, it's like all day long you're waking up, going to shows, going to dinners, going to drinks, going to parties, not sleeping, but you're basically on adrenaline the entire time.
You know, it's human nature, I think, to gravitate toward the pretty, the glamorous, the famous, and that helps get people excited about the shows.
May is Hair Month for Marie Claire. We've been doing a hair special that's very popular with our readers for a couple of years now.
We try obviously to be as comprehensive as possible. And we have reader feedback, so we know what in the past they've loved and asked for more of.
And there's so much about hair, you know, it's not just styles or cuts. What happens when you wake up and it's a horrible hair day like today,
right,
and
right.
You're like, my hair is wigging out, it's not looking its best.
They want to know what is the best product for my puffy hair, for my frizzy hair, for my flat hair. But like a line like Sunsilk is created specifically for these kinds of problems. Women want even more. They're looking for even more in their products. They want it to do something specific.
The challenge with the hair issue is it's a bit of a puzzle. I mean, there's something about hair that interests almost every woman out there. Whether it's the color or the cut or the styling or celebrities.
Women more than anything, I think, want inspiration. They want to find the picture that they can rip out and take into their hairstylist and say, this is what I want.
Another thing that really interests our readers is how to get the hair you want with the hair you have. Because let's face it, some mornings you wake up with a greasy mess, other mornings you wake up with bedhead.
You wake up wishing you had silky hair, but you have a Brillo pad.
Right. You could even have a wardrobe of product in your shower, potentially, because depending on what you want to achieve that day, depending on what the weather is like outside, you just got your hair colored a couple weeks ago and it's on the dry side.
It always does it.
And certainly a line like this is affordable enough that you can, you know, you can spring for more than one of the collection. So we try to give readers ideas, ways to mix it up that will give their cut a whole new look from day to day.
People just love options. Show me 100 different ways I can wear my hair.
We had an offer out to Lindsay, and now I think that she's come out and said that she's going into rehab. I don't think she's necessarily the right person. I mean, what we wanted to do.
How long is she going to be in rehab for?
Well, if you read the papers, she's already taking meetings outside of rehab anyway.
Long. She only went in last
like
week.
A week ago, right?
So that was quick.
But
do you think the younger you are, the faster you get out of rehab?
There are a lot of women out there that are celebrities that want the cover of this magazine. We're a very in-demand magazine, and it's a game. It's a game, and my job is to navigate the world of the publicist.
We think about who excites us, who's got a project that resonates with our readership.
There's also a film, Liv Tyler, which is also his client.
Love to do Liv Tyler, that'd be fantastic.
She's also his client, and I think, you know, we can do some...
overexposed either.
She's not overexposed. She has a glamour cover coming out in March, just so you know, because she does have a film coming out. But this is her next film, and I think, you know, for a summer cover, she's great for us. I'm being shot for the podcast, can't talk. We had an incident recently where we had like 50 dresses that we brought to a cover shoot, and the celebrity just didn't like any of them. And we ended up calling a designer and saying, we need a dress. And we just prayed and prayed and prayed that she would like it. The designer sent the dress, she loved it, we shot it, it went on the cover. Let's just say, for argument's sake, to me, doesn't happen, Courtney and Jennifer don't happen. Where are we feeling after that?
I'm not going there. I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to go there. I just don't want to go there.
You got to admire the balls.
I do, but we can't go there again. I just don't want her on the cover. What can I say?
What's this? Do you stuff your hair?
Hair?
Flat hair wigging you out? Get Sunsilk Anti-Flat and pump up that hair. Get Therapy.
Well, we promised you a must-have beauty item, and here it is, in my bag, the T3 Evolution hairdryer. It's made by Bespoke Labs, and apparently it's got negative ions, which means it actually dries your hair faster than a regular hairdryer, but without actually drying your hair so that it gets all that kind of frizz. Anyway, I'm keeping it with me for the rest of the show. It'll be very useful. And stay tuned for episode 9, because we'll be telling you even more information about our hair issue, all sorts of extra tips, all sorts of new products to use, so stay tuned.